I want to share as an equipping moment. You see, balance is the key. Balance is the key. Like Christians, they tend to fall in one side or the other of this religious ditch based on their either emotionalism or institutionalism. The problem is a lot of believers, they get carried away with Papa and Daddy God. And what they'll do is they'll treat Jesus like their boyfriend or a genie in a bottle. You see, their love for God, it's only because of what God can do for them instead of who God is. He's a mighty, sovereign God. Now, at the other side of the Daddy God, Jesus is my boyfriend, is the religious extreme. We find Christians who are afraid of God. And they're performing rituals to appease a distant and impersonal being. What we've got to do, we've got to find the balance. And the balance comes from the Word. It doesn't come from emotionalism. A while back, Ellie was leading a worship team meeting. And I was so proud of our daughter. And she grew up and, she loved Jesus. She loved Jesus. She loves Jesus still. And she said, I found myself, it was all emotion-based. So she committed to learning the Word. She committed to learning who God is based on who God says He is, instead of a 15-year-old girl's emotional expectation of who she thinks God should be. I will tell you, that was amazing for a 15-year-old. I will share that there's people who still have this emotional expectation of who they think God should be. So when they come into faith or they come into a church or something and their expectations aren't met, they walk away angry at God. You see, that's not the relationship Jesus is modeling in Abba, Father.